Okay, this is one of the days where I'm just really super busy and I'm like in a big rush and I got all kinds of stuff going on. So I am just going to hammer through everything you see and just show you what I got and why I bought it. Paid $135 for everything you see on this table here. Let me just go through it. Start right away. I got these. These are sealed, brand new Desperate Housewives 10 Dirty Laundry games. I bought 7 of these. With 7 of these. This is Saturday Night Live, the game. I don't know when it's from. I don't know. But these were sealed. Basically, I had paid 2 apiece for these here, and I got 7 of them. They're pristine, right? And then I paid. Then the guy was like, "Aren't you going to take those?" I'm like, "Ugh," you know. So he said, "How about $1 a piece?" So I went up for 14 games, paying $21. $1.50 a piece. They're gonna go on eBay. I'm gonna give them to a friend. I'm hoping that when he lists them, they'll list at least in the $20 range to cover shipping and everything like that. I'm not gonna bother with them. I wouldn't take them to flea markets or whatever. Hopefully there's a market for those things, but for me it's a crapshoot. Bought a nice big bolt of fabric. I'm gonna use that for my tables to cover them. I got for $20. I got this box of game consoles and parts. An incomplete N64. I think I see a controller. There's some plugs. This stuff. Oh, this is a card reader. If I get the charge for that, that's a good thing. Here's a pretty grungy Nintendo controller. It's all sticky. Here's an N64 controller. Some guns. I don't know what these guns are for. Let me see. Maybe they are for. Let me see if I can find the ends. System Product 2, Namco. You know what? They must be computer guns because. Okay. Like I said, an incomplete N64. I don't have the charger. Got a Super Nintendo. $20. This will pay for everything. The Super Nintendo, and the rest is just. Oh, I got a GameCube battery. As always, anything like that comes in handy. Just an assortment of charge stuff. Yeah. And besides that stuff, I also got this PS2 controller, brand new. Normally I'd pay $5 for that to complete a set. And I got some software. I don't know if these are empty or full. I'm not really into computer software. Most times I just pass it along to my friend. I don't have a market for it. And I give it to him. He sells it online. And I don't have a clue what any of this software is worth. At the flea market, I wouldn't sell it for more than a few dollars. So, okay, that's my game stuff. It's mostly like cables and 2 systems. So, moving on from that. Let's see. You know what? Let me go through. I bought this nice piece of glass. I paid $5 for it. And it's got like a mark on the bottom that looks like a eye, or actually it looks like a T with rounded edges. I do not know if you can see that. Let's give it one more shot. You know, I'll have to figure out what that is later. You know what? Let me go through this box. I got some CDs, nothing special, mostly client stuff. I paid $1 a piece for them. When I go to the right neighborhood, they buy those. Got these bookends for a pair of apples. They're kind of nice. $4. They're heavy. I'm not going to get rich off them. I might even want to. I bought wacky Nutella and goofy stuff for the house. I paid $1 for it. I paid $1 for this. These got to be $7 or $8 at the store. Continuing on, bought these 2. I forget what these call. They're puzzle boxes. I don't know if you can see the seam. And then the wood is inlaid. I believe it's called marquetry or parquetry. I paid $3 a piece for them, $6 for the 2. I believe those are sellable, but I'm not sure how much I'm going to get for them. You know, I think if they're not worth more than, say, $25 or so, I'll sell them at the flea market. Got a little bit of jewelry. We paid $40 for the small amount of jewelry that you see here. But check these out. I don't know if you can see those, but these are sunglasses. The dangles go over the ears to hold the sunglasses on. They're really pretty cool. We paid basically $30 for these. Well, we got everything for $40, and we kind of negotiated down with the $30 for the sunglasses, and then just some enamel, nothing special jewelry. You know, it's kind of a neat little beetle, scarab. plastic cameo, things like this. I mean, $5 to $8, $5 to $8. Maybe this. Oh, this is silver. Okay, I'd have to check the name on this. Can't figure it out now, but this is probably 10 to 15. Nice little enamel pin. 8 to 15, maybe if we're lucky. Something like this, $6 to $10 we would get at the flea market. This would be $4 to $8, I believe. And these seem to be sterling earring screwbacks, though. We'd probably get $8 for those at most. Continuing on. Rechargeable batteries. These are three a piece. Forget those. I got some Game Boy Advance power supplies, $3 a piece, 2 for $6. I love to get them for $3 or less. Then I bought these two colognes, preferred stock. It's made from Stetson. I paid $4 a piece. This is an experiment. If these aren't worth much on eBay, I plan to lot them and sell them that way. Hopefully they'll be worth something. And I bought a few more perfumes today. Oh, here's a remote for a TV that I got. Let's see. Let me just go through this bag. Oops. Alright, taking my time. Dream Angel's Wish. This is Victoria's Secret. I only paid $1 for this, so I don't know. I can't go wrong. What do we get? All My Children Fusion. I think it might be a scent created from the soap opera. Don't know, but again, it was like. Actually, I paid $2 for these three colognes. This is a Playboy. I don't know, but it is Playboy cologne or scent or something like that. I'll figure it out later. And what is this? Might be the last one for today. Oh, I know this artist. I'm almost positive. This was $1. And I believe this is a Stephen Fellerman art glass vase. I cannot make out a signature on the bottom. And there's some teeny weeny little nicks in the glass. Very tiny. But, I mean, as it is, this is, say, like, I don't know, maybe like a $80 piece, if it is a Fellerman. And, yep, that's everything I got today.